The slow food movement. The slow food movement began in the 1980s. It was led by Italian man Carlo Petrini and a group of activists that followed him. This movement was a way of defending regional traditions as well as good food and a slow pace of life. The movement began as a protest to developers putting a McDonald's near the Spanish Steps in Rome. The philosophy of slow food is good, clean, and fair. A fresh and flavoursome seasonal diet that satisfies the senses and is a part of local culture, food production, and consumption that does not harm the environment, animal welfare, or health. Fair access and accessible prices for consumers, and fair conditions and pay for small-scale producers. The slow food movement is a quest for good, clean, and fair food. The movement has fought against agricultural industrialization and the resulting rise of homogeneous and standardized food, which subsequently comes at the expense of not only the taste buds, but also local artisan producers and communities, and thus ultimately reduces the pleasure of food. The slow food incorporates many different aspects of produce, supporting small and local farmers, organic foods, fair trade, and tries to steer clear of genetically modified food, although overall it just supports good fresh food. The slow food movement has been positively influencing many countries since its establishment in the 1980s. Today, the slow food movement has positively influenced over 160 countries and millions of people. The movement has evolved to embrace a comprehensive approach to food that recognizes the strong connection between plate, planet, people, politics, and culture. The slow food movement has affected Bendigo positively, with more local, organic, and fresh produce cafes and grocers popping up throughout the town, and some already quite established shops have become more popular. There are many people who are opting to make the healthier choice while supporting local food producers at the same time. Although fast food places are still frequented by many, the slow food movement is making an impact on the food choices available. The slow food movement affects my daily decisions, whether it is to cook dinner or purchase it, and again, when choosing what to have, where to buy it from, if I have grown it myself, whether it is processed or fresh, and whether I support locally or internationally sourced food products. Slow food is most definitely the preferred choice when it comes to a decision, but factors like time, money, and accessibility to foods also influence my choices. The decrease in slow food will produce an increase in bad food, which will have detrimental effects on many aspects of the food industry. It is deleterious to farmers who provide fresh produce, such as vegetables, fruit, and meat, and could possibly result in dangerous, low-paid jobs for food processors, and will also result in the consumers suffering health-related consequences from a poor diet over a period of time. However, the slow food movement does have its negative factors, such as having to educate oneself on healthy food, taking the time to locally source organic and non-GMO food types, as well as making sure any meat products are also following the same guidelines. It also requires extra time to be prepared and cooked, which is something that many individuals don't seem to be able to find the time to complete. Food education has now spread to social media, such as Facebook and YouTube, to encourage a younger audience. The YouTube video by Festival 21, The Mildura Growers, goes on to explain how people have lost touch with food, and it's all about how cheap you can get produce, and that there is a lack of caring about where their food comes from. The Mildura Growers go on to explain that there is not enough buy-ins from people wanting fresh food, and not knowing when fruits and vegetables come into season. Noosa has begun a Facebook page that promotes homegrown, locally sourced products that are organic. It also has instructional posts on building your own vegetable gardens and natural remedies that keep away pests that eat and destroy plants. Using social media to encourage local organic produce is highly beneficial as it can reach more people than a radio or TV. And people are able to search through the site to find information rather than relying on their memory. This site also boasts the health benefits of organic produce, as well as the health benefits of just being outside and gardening. The Noosa Community Garden is open to anyone who would like to lend a hand and to those who wish to learn more about gardening. The produce grown is also shared amongst everyone who helps. Food education aims to build on the knowledge individuals already have on sustainability through local and organic foods, and what it means to support local foods rather than conventional supermarkets and processed fast food. Another contributing factor to the detriments of slow food is that since the produce is organic and locally sourced, it can be more expensive than traditional mainstream supermarket fresh produce, as well as pre-prepared food and fast food. It has also been suggested that the movement caters to the privileged and wealthy who can afford the time and cost involved. It has been said that for a lot of people, it might just come down to simply wanting to have good, clean food that they know hasn't been treated with pesticides and phosphates. Barry also notes that some people do it for the lifestyle. It's a lifestyle choice. They want the best quality of produce, and that's what organic has to offer. With a considerable difference in price for produce, it is not surprising that there are many people who have not opted into the slow foods lifestyle. With a basket of fruits and vegetables that included apples, bananas, broccoli, carrots, lettuce, potatoes, onions, and pumpkin from 3 different stores, 1 organic store, 1 conventional supermarket, and 1 corner store, it is made more clear why people haven't adopted this lifestyle, with the organic basket totaling at $40 and the supermarket and corner store totaling at $27 and $29 respectively. Financially speaking, living the slow food lifestyle is unobtainable for many working class individuals, especially if they are single household earners or have children. Although slow food may be ideal, purchasing fruit and vegetables from the supermarket, preparing, cooking and consuming them is not a major difference. Barry also states that organic food will always be more expensive than conventional supermarket prices, as there is a lot more labour-intensive work on organic farms than in conventional farming. Buying local and organic food also means that certain food like cauliflower and corn are only available seasonally throughout the year, whereas availability of this produce is year-round in conventional supermarkets. Although slow food has many negative qualities, it will not take over from non-organic foods. It is said that it will just be another option for consumers to choose from. Slow food has many positive and negative benefits, such as discouraging fast food and encouraging local or organic produce. Not only is slow food better health-wise, it's also better for the environment and for supporting local farmers and businesses throughout Australia. It is about having organic food that is accessible to everybody. If we want to give people the healthy option and support good environmental management practices, then it needs to be everywhere and readily available and not just available through niche outlets. Thank you.